Welcome to the show, everyone. You're watching Crypto Corner, your crypto radar for all the latest news, reviews, market analysis and research, and tutorials that help you master the crypto markets. Well, today we are talking about a new project, a new Launchpad project. In fact, in my previous video, I explained to you what are launchpads and what is the difference between launchpad and launchpool and all of this. So if you missed that one, make sure that you check it out. It's a very short video, but in a few words, a launchpad is basically a new version of an IEO. IEO is a new version of an ICO. ICO was the first fundraising type of model for cryptocurrency projects. It was back in 2017 and 18 when many ICOs happened, but investors were kind of losing trust in ICOs because unfortunately at the time this was a largely unregulated territory and there was a lot of fraud happening. So later on this progressed into IEOs, initial exchange offerings. This time these launches were actually backed by exchanges, and the Launchpad is pretty much an IEO. It is backed by the exchange, with the difference that now the exchanges are kind of using their own tokens in order to give you access to these pre-sales. A Launchpad is basically a pre-sale. You're getting to buy tokens of a new project before they hit the mainstream, and this is why they're very popular with high gains. Many are launching on decentralized exchange platforms as well, and there are many investors who prefer to interact on decentralized platforms. More anonymity, for instance, is one of the reasons. So continuing the theme of launchpads from the previous episode, I'm featuring today a new project that is offering just that, a DAO based launchpad. It's called TG DAO 3.0. Let's dive deeper into their use case. Alright, so what is TG DAO 3.0? In a few words, this is the TG ecosystem's launchpad for investing in conventional and crypto startups. Being a DAO, all Launchpad investors are co-owners and take part in the decision-making process for the Launchpad functions. If this isn't too clear, I'll explain more about the DAO principles. DAO stands for Decentralized Autonomous Organization, or as it was first called, Distributed Autonomous Corporation, a term which was used back in 2013 in a paper about Bitcoin, and later the concept was picked up and developed by Vitalik Buterin. The first DAO was built on Ethereum, although not too well. It had vulnerabilities that allowed a hack and a hard fork to solve it, and subsequently, months later, we actually ended up with two coins, Ethereum Classic and Ethereum. That's way in the past now. So the DAO is typically governed by voting, although autonomous, meaning following predetermined conditions, rules, commands. All key decisions for upcoming developments are to be agreed upon through a voting system, and the token holders or stakers are the ones voting. So this is how decentralization is achieved. Subsequent projects have tried to develop the primary ideas of a DAO. Decision-making methodologies have evolved from the simple majority method to majority resolution system, with projects like Our House, Raid Guild, and Metacartel Ventures. Holographic consensus, projects like DAO Stack, NECDAO, and DXDAO. There's also verdict voting with Common Slug, Panava, and One Hive. Freetron is also using token-based quorum voting, and there's also other methods and combinations. So all of these developments can be called the second generation of the DAO, or DAO 2.0. However, this version of DAO cannot yet find a large-scale application. So in a way, the TG ecosystem is shaping the next generation of solutions for decentralized autonomous organizations, the DAO 3.0. The basic concept of such solutions is that decision-making mechanisms are developed through the application of social interaction methodologies. This approach ensures that the real needs of people are met. Retail investors, crypto users, influencers, and other market participants use TG DAO 3.0 to form groups that can independently nominate, discuss, and make decisions about investing in a particular project. The groups can make decisions using several methods: Schulze, consensus, or using a simple majority. Choosing a decision-making method is done by the group. To make decisions in large groups, the fractal method can be used to divide a large group into smaller ones of up to 10 people. It's easier to make a decision in smaller groups than in large ones. Delegation and fractality principles help scale this decision. According to the decentralization principle, decisions are made independent of a central authority. Applying the hierarchical centralization principle when executing decisions gives control, transparency, and confidence that these decisions will be implemented. So what is the DAO 3.0 principle giving Launchpad participants? Well, crypto investors no longer need to spend time reading about or selecting projects for investment, researching them, analyzing them. Cryptocurrency investors, through the decision-making system, choose trusted experts that eventually form the Launchpad management team. Investors gain access to startups verified by the TG DAO experts, and using the collective mind of an investor group, make an informed collective or personal investment decision. TG DAO 3.0 participants are co-owners of the project and make decisions concerning all of the aspects of the project's life. Each participant has a right to vote. One participant counts for one vote. The strength of that vote does not depend on the number of tokens that the participant owns. This approach ensures that decisions made are more balanced, and only decisions suitable for everyone and not just the main token holders will be made. The rule, the more tokens you have, the more weight you hold, does not work here. At TG DAO 3.0, the opinions and votes of participants do not depend on the size of their wallets. This is one of the main values distinguishing this project from other launchpads, and the reason I'm featuring it here on Crypto Corner. In addition to all this, the ability to increase profit by increasing the number of tokens in the balances of participants is not limited. The platform is based on the principle of cooperation of projects, investors, users, and partners. The Launchpad includes the Launchpad platform itself, an incubator, an accelerator, a social network, 2 native tokens, and effectively a market for the sale of the allocations. In the future, there will be general funds, decision-making system, and a referral program too. Well, most launchpads have that. The benefits of using the TG ecosystem for startups, for instance, go beyond just helping them to attract investments for further development of their projects. They also help them pass an expert audit and get recommendations, also to form a professional team, including using the TG ecosystem tools. And they also get incubation, acceleration, and implementation in the TG ecosystem DAO 3.0. The benefits for investors using this platform are to have a guaranteed allocation, to profit from investments in the new projects, also from staking and yield farming, all kinds of DeFi operations. Users also get to manage the TG DAO 3.0 through the decentralized decision-making system, voting on all kinds of proposals, and they also get to participate in the selection of the startups for investment. You can even form your own group of investors or create and manage group accounts. This happens due to the high minimum stake needed, so people often come together and form groups to participate in certain pre-sales. So, all in all, this launchpad does everything, but more importantly, it's controlled by the participants. They get to partake in the decision-making process too, which is not how most of the other launchpads operate. I like this a lot. When launchpads are controlled by a centralized company, they control token circulation and they can buy out a part of the startup tokens before these tokens become available for other investors, which usually leads to an artificial token scarcity for investors. TG DAO solves this problem with its distributed power among all of its users. Startups launched through the TG DAO 3.0 are selected based on the needs of the TG ecosystem members. I also mentioned that it's got 2 tokens. TG DAO is a token that allows you to receive allocations for investing in TG DAO 3.0 startups if investors have it on their accounts. The second is WGNR, the wrapped version of GNR. This is the token that allows for the buying and selling of allocations into the TG DAO crypto and conventional startups. They're releasing a limited emission of TG DAO tokens. 100 million is the total cap. They're releasing the tokens in several stages, as we can see here on their website, and right now there is an airdrop offer, so this will be something to consider. Go to their homepage and scroll down to see this announcement. Take part, get a free airdrop. The rewards are worth $50,000 in TG DAO tokens. There will be 5,000 winners, and the dates that this is running are from the 11th of November till the 11th of December, so it's currently on. The distribution will happen a week after the airdrop, and the rules are simple. You have to complete 4 simple tasks in order to earn these rewards, so make sure that you follow up on this one. Now let's take a look at what the TG DAO Platform Dashboard looks like. Alright, and the first thing that I'm prompted, of course, is to connect my MetaMask wallet, so I'm gonna start with that. And here I just need to paste my password, and let's see which of the wallets I'm going to connect. I do have a few. I'm on Binance Smart Chain. Actually, what I'm going to do is go to Ethereum, and I'm going to connect to this account because I have Ether here. So I'm connected. Let me hide my camera so that we can see things better. Let's go to authorization. Okay, and I'm going to sign. You can see here that it tells me that I'm not verified. Of course, if I want to be interacting with this, I need to complete these steps first. As we see, this is a beta version, so soon they will be actually releasing it officially. This is still in testing stage, and I'm not going to be doing the verification at this point. I will be doing it later on, but it is pretty much the first step. So if we zoom out a little, we're going to see everything that is on the screen. Here in the middle part is where we're going to see the info about the upcoming and current activities. Also here we have widgets, we have our wallet balance, transactions, and even news. So this is all very good to keep up, not only on track with your account, but also with what TG DAO is doing. Also in this area there will be widgets for charts, allocations, reputation. They will be posting specific dates here of upcoming sales, and they will start this counter when they receive the accurate data from the partners for whom they are going to be conducting an IDO. So next IDO, this counter will actually be counting down the time until the next IDO begins. If we go to the community, this is where people are actually making posts. They can share different articles and opinions, share experiences and help each other, and everything that, you know, a community is doing and is discussing through posts and comments, pretty much as a social media. This is also where voting can be discussed, and all members of the community are voting. Next is the projects. Now here you're going to find out details about the upcoming projects and also the past projects, but right now they don't have past projects, it's all upcoming. So right now we see 3 projects that are upcoming. These are still in the early stages. Here we can actually go and see the projects group, and this is where we can see what people are discussing. We can ask questions here, we can leave comments and things like that. So this is all very good. Let's go back to projects. So this is where you're actually finding out about these projects, more details. This is where you can see the research that the team is doing or has already completed. If we go back to the group, this is the upcoming IDO. Cordy is going to be the token. This is a project that is actually doing something with COVID-19, so I would expect this to be quite a hot topic. This is basically a brief summary on what this project is doing, what this platform is going to be about. When you read that, it gives you a basic understanding of what you are investing in. And of course, with the comments, you can go and find out more. Let's just take a quick look here. So this is a blockchain project that will be centered around healthcare. Healthcare projects right now are on the rise. We are seeing quite a few projects come around in this sector. So I would expect this to be a good project. And of course, it is the first one that is being picked by the team. So this is all good. I can't really see details about the other projects, but when these become available, you can go and click here and find out more. As I said, they're implementing a referral program. So coming here, you have a link. You will pick up this link, you can share it with other people and get extra points. Earning more points basically increases your reputation. You need that because it gives you more rights within the system and even higher allocations if you have more points. So this is a point system. As they say, this affects here project's income. So that means that you will actually be making a higher income if you are higher up in the rankings in this system. So this is why you want to actually share this with friends and like-minded people. You people who are following you. If you are on social media, of course, you have people that are following you, even if they're not close friends. So these are people that might be interested in this. Go and share your link. And the next one here is allocations. So here you will be getting the allocations for every project that you want to participate in. As it says here, it will be based on your reputation. This is why you want to increase your reputation. You want to have to go higher up in the rankings in reputation to actually get bigger allocations. This is really how it works. This is very straightforward and standard. And then if you want to join the ICO, you go here and it sends you to the whitelist, where you actually have to complete the whitelist application form. Make sure that you complete that. Basically, you just have to enter your email address and then you're in the whitelist application. This is it. It's very easy. Make sure that you go and do that as well. So here is where you actually will be tracing the upcoming projects. You will be finding out more details about them. If you're interested in that project, you will have to keep an eye on when it starts the IDO. When you go to your dashboard here in this countdown, you will be seeing how many days and hours are left until the IDO begins. Also, another thing you need to do is go here at your profile and just complete this. Of course, you will be having to do this as you are verifying your account. So typically, this is the first step. This is where you start from. Alright, well, all in all, this is a project that I think will attract many users due to its decentralized nature. It's a real DAO without a hidden team and token holders. It's a launcher with ready-made products, not just an idea. The Launchpad already offers the following features: assistance in the selection of a team and partners, team acceleration. It provides an environment for testing the product under development. It's providing access to the technological resources of the TG ecosystem, also token listings assistance. It's got a support system for startups after receiving investment. They've already built a strong community and just launched a DAO Angels program where every active participant will be rewarded for their effort. So take part in their airdrop program. It's a no-brainer, really. These are free tokens. It's already started. It runs until the 11th of December. The total price is $50,000 worth in TG DAO tokens, and you can grab the link from the description below. As always, I drop all the relevant links there, so go check them out. This wraps up today's feature, guys, at Crypto Corner. Thanks for staying until the end. I hope that my research is helpful to you, and if it is, go hit the like button and leave a comment. Show your support. Give us a shout out. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe, as I'm starting a new giveaway for Christmas. Ledger Nano and 3 cash prizes are up for grabs. I will be making the announcement very soon, so make sure that you activate the notifications too. That's all from me. As always, trade carefully and stay profitable.